Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. My name is Tara. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. You know you're already part of the what? Grateful gang, gang, gang. Grateful gang, 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 gang. Grateful gang, gang, gang. Grateful gang, 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 gang. And if you're not a part of Grateful Gang, we'd love to have you over here. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, just give it a thumbs up. And if you're already subscribed but you're not getting my notification, you may want to hit the notification bell or check your preferences under the notification bell. Over on this channel, we do digital budgeting, regular budgeting, cash stuffing, saving, all the things. Okay. So if any of that, and going to be adding planning soon, hopefully. And if any of that interests you, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So let's get into today's video because we want to go ahead and pay our credit card. Right now, I don't think anything, well, there's money on it, but nothing is due per se. But you know how we do over here, we spend on it and then we want to pay it off. Currently, I'm not spending my credit, I'm only using my credit card for things that are in sinking funds, like house, medical, car, things like that. So let's get right to it. Here, that's not our account. So this is so we have two cards through Capital One. As you can see, $0 is on the Saver. Currently, we're only using the Quicksilver. There is some money on the Discover, but we're not using that card. We're just paying it off because I clearly had lost my mind. There's $106.24 left on it. As you can see, Citizens One automatically came out and I went ahead and scheduled for that payment already. So we're working with the transactions over here. This is another one of the security that it came out and I already paid it. But here's some other transaction. It says we have 106.24 to account for. So let's just go ahead right now and add up these numbers and see how far down we need to go. So 27.14, nope, we're not including 27.14, that's paid off. 13.30 plus, that's not the best place for this calculator. 11.17 plus 12.46 plus 9.10 plus 14.60 plus 8.68 plus 16 plus, we're getting there, plus 20.93. Oh, 106.24. That is our total. So we need to get transactions from October 9th and above. So we're going to do this a little differently this time, hopefully. And we are going to go to our transaction history. Remember that date, October 9th. October 9th. So we're going to go down to where it says download your transactions. So I'm going to download my transactions and I'm going to choose CSV. And then I'm going to do a custom range because I only want October 9th. Was that 9th? I think so. October 9th to today. And I'm going to hit done and I'm going to hit export. So as you can see, the file downloaded up there. Unfortunately, it's going to download in Excel and I don't have Excel on this computer, but everything should go to the Google Drive. So we're going to go over to our Google Drive. To the drive. I don't know where my face went, but we're not going to worry about it. And we're going to go to new file upload and our transactions and open existing file upload because I tried this before I did this. And here's our transactions here. And you want to choose these little three buttons here. Where's my transactions? Is this the new one I just uploaded? And then we want to click the button. We want to click the file. We want to right click the file. We want to right click the file, open with Google Sheets. This is a nice way to get around it if you don't have, what's that called? If you don't have Excel. Like I don't have Excel and I'm not paying for it. So I don't know where my face went, but I don't want to move the whole thing, fam. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can get myself back up here. Not my face, but just my things where they were. That's what happens when you're trying new things. We want that there. And want this. We actually want to move this over here. There's my face. Now I'm in two places. Not exactly what I want, but Capital One, download done. And here's all the transactions. I'm gonna see if I can move this over a little bit so we can have a shared screen. My girl, Tasha from Mind Your Money was like, "Can you get the screen to share? It might be easier." I just thought it was kind of small and it wouldn't work for you guys, but we'll see if you guys let me know down in the comments if you like this better. So now I have all my transactions listed over here, um, from the 7th to the current date. So what I want to do is look at what came over. So clearly I don't need these two lines that have 27 because they cancel each other out. And I don't need the 4320 because I've already scheduled a payment for it. So I'm going to go ahead and um, delete those lines. And then I have this $52 payment, which if you look over here, this $52 payment was already cleared. So we're going to go ahead and move that as well, or delete that line as well. Okay, so now we want to make sure we actually have 106.24 here. So I'm going to put it on a row underneath the numbers, and I'm going to go ahead and actually, first I'm going to add some filters. So on this row, I want to add some filters to it. Wonder if I can do that here. Usually I have my filters just saved at the top, but now I don't have them, so I can't really see it. And it made it so tiny, it's so hard to see. Okay, forget the filters for now. So we're just going to add an equal, so the at sum, and we want the sum, we're just going to highlight all of the numbers in this row. I think that's all of them, why I feel like I can't see them all. We're going to hit tab, and it's 106.24. Did I lose the top? What in the world? Hold on, guys. Okay. I'm like, where did they go? All right, so now we know that we're working with the right amount of money. Instead of credit, I'm going to write the account. Really? Account that we're working with, okay? Meaning, is it going to be household, medical, and such alike, okay? All right, guys. So now we're good. We're going to go ahead and highlight row 1, and we're going to right click and we're going to add a filter to create a filter just so that we're able to filter down on these transactions when we get there. We don't really need the card number file, so I'm going to delete that column out there so we can see more. And we don't need the posted or transaction date at this point. So we're going to delete this column just so we can see more of what we're doing. We can get everything on the screen. Okay, so first transaction down at the bottom, Cova Beauty, that's going to obviously come out of beauty. And then we have Dollar Tree. Anything you see that was in the Dollar Tree, I'm just going to go ahead and add the dollar sign to make these money. Anything you see for the Dollar Tree was household stuff. I went super ridiculous and bought all this candy. And I was supposed to be making candied apples and filling out my thing with, all I bought was Werther's caramels and peppermints. And y'all, I sat and I ate them over the period of time, and I just kept buying them back because I'm supposed to be making candy apples. Have yet to make the candy apples, but constantly eating the candy I bought to make the candy apples. Don't judge me, okay? So Dollar Tree, actually this $16 I feel like was more than that, but we're gonna put it in household because I think I bought soap and things like that. We're gonna name household HH, and then Dollar Tree household, everything under Dollar Tree is just gonna go to household. We're gonna try to do better tracking in the future, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of all right. CVS, anything for CVS on these 2 days, I had gotten like an eye thing was going on. My eye was really red and irritated. I think it was from a mascara I was slept in one night. And so this is actually medical because they were eye drops. I bought two different kinds, a dry eye kind and then a medicated kind. And then again with the daggone Dollar Tree. All right. So now what I want to do is go into my accounts of medical, household, and beauty because those are the ones that I used, right? And I'm going to go over here, make myself small, and I want to see how much money I actually have in those accounts. So in Health is wealth, which is medical. We have 269.25. 25. So this is the begin balance. We're just going to call it the beginning. This is the beginning balance. I feel like that's spelled wrong, but okay. And this is the actual account it's in. And we're going to have the amount spent here, and then we're going to have the ending balance. Okay. So let's just getting all our beginning and ending balances now. Household has 91.15. And last but not least, Beauty's Only Skin Teeth. That's nice. They're right under each other. 28.97. So that is what is in each one and spent. So now this is why I put the filters up, because in my account I can allocate, like, look what's in each one. So I just want to see what's in medical right now, because that's what we're looking at. In medical, we spent, I'm just going to highlight both of these to get our sum, which is 23.63. We spent 23.63, and the balance is going to equal the beginning balance minus what was spent, and you hit tab. And so I still should have 245.62. So whatever I spent in medical is fine. I still have money in there. Now let's see how much we spent in household. So I'm going to deselect everything except for household, and I'm going to highlight all the monies. And it says we have a sum of 61.68. We were acting up. 61.68. But, oh, I'm going to drag this formula. So if I hit the cell and I pull the corner down, it'll drag the formula down. So it's 91 minus 61. It's 91.15 minus 61.68 is 29.47. So we'll have 29.47 left, which is not great, but because we need to buy water still for the house, which is not too expensive, but other things will start coming up. So we need to beef up our household again. And then last but not least, we need to see what we spent in beauty. So just $20.93. However, we don't have a lot in beauty. So we have $8.04 left. Overall, though, the main point is that everything would be covered and there's still money left in the account and we didn't go negative on anything. So this does make me very happy. I'm going to take off all. I'm going to select all of them so I can see everything I have. And now the last thing I want to do is make sure that this equals what I actually spent, or it says I spent, to make sure I have it correct. If you don't let me see my stuff. We want the sum of these three, and we're going to hit tab once we have it, and we have 106.24, 106.24. So perfect. We have the same total, and we know where we're paying how much we're paying in each one of these accounts, or moving into, because we already have one payment scheduled, and with Capital One you can only schedule 3 payments to be paid. So if I tried to schedule all 3 of these right now, it would literally be over and it would tell me I can't make another payment until this 43.20 payment clears. So instead, what I'm going to do is move the money from each of these accounts into my main account and make one payment. So let's start with our transfers from my account. Nope. Focus, Tara. So I want to go from medical, which is health is wealth. And I want to go into my main account, and I would like to transfer $23.63. And I just leave myself a note. It's to pay the credit card, which I usually have this note anyway. Let me put my face up here. Transfer success. All right. And now we want to go ahead and transfer again money from the household account. Household bulk toiletries vibe. Household bulk toiletries buys, and into my main account, we would like to transfer $61.68. And that is also to pay the credit card back. And transfer success. Yay. And then last transfer, we're going to be transferring from beauty into our main account. So beauty is only skin deep, is moving to Tara's Major Keys, and we're moving $20.93 again to pay the credit card. Transfer success. Okay. So now we should have, because originally we had about $42, 106.24 we just transferred, plus we had about $42 in there. So we should have close to 148 or $149 or 152 in this case. But we moved, as you can see, we moved exactly what we needed. What is that? Yes. 2363, 6168, and 2094. Let's just do a double check. Well, we know it's right because it's 106.24 right under it there in our formulas. Someone sent me money. I was wondering, like, what is it? No, I sent out money. That was me sending out money, wasn't it? Yes, that was me sending out money. Okay, good. So we had 46 left there. So 106.24 plus 46.72. Yeah, we had 152.96. Okay, good. We're on the same page. I sent money. I don't know. I Cash App somebody. I actually downloaded Cash App. I don't like it so much, but I wanted to be able to send somebody else money. And it seems like everybody has Cash App. So there will be Cash App down in my description going forward. All right. So now we can go ahead and pay. So now we're going to make our payment in the amount of 152. Oh, it's not going to let me. Ooh, it's annoying. Okay, so let me explain why really quickly. Because I already have this payment scheduled and this technically hasn't cleared yet, they don't think I owe 152. They think I owe 106.24. But I know, why am I trying to make 152? Girl, I play too much. Sorry, y'all. But I don't know if they're gonna let me do that either. Yeah. So they're not gonna make me make my 106 payment. Thank God they stopped me, but I want to make my 106.24 payment. However, because the 43.20 has not cleared yet, it's kind of saying that you don't you and I they know I made a payment. So, and this is already in process, so I can't cancel it, or else I would cancel it and just make it. So you guys know, just trust me when I tell you, I'm going to pay the 106.24. Y'all saw me move the money over. It's there to be paid. So once the 43.20 clears the bank and it shows like it's due, then I will go in and I will pay the 106.24. We literally don't owe anything right now. So it's like if you try to make a payment, it's like you don't have anything done. You don't really owe anything right now. Like I don't need to pay anything at all. So we're not going to worry about it. It's not like I'm going to be late or they're going to charge me any fees or interest. But 106, we're going to pay that once the 43 something clears and those two payments clear each other. I hope that wasn't too confusing. If you have Capital One, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. But thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed tracking expenses. Hopefully, you're tracking your expenses as well. Make sure to try and keep on track of your credit cards if you're using them. I use cash stuffing and credit cards, but I like to make sure my credit card is paid off at the end of every billing cycle or before that. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful. I'm super duper grateful for you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Remember, it's faith over fear this year, but not just this year, but what? Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever, ever, forever, ever. Bye. Jazz hands.